Hello, welcome to our second video. This is our Roma Caravan. This is the only sort of pod thing we've done that was already it was a caravan, already designed to be sleeping in, but it was a dry van. It was using a small thing. My dry van is it got no sink, no toilet, no water at all. All it was ever used for is sleeping and watching TV. That's what the travellers wanted out of a caravan. They don't believe that you should have water where you cause damp problems to your caravan. And when they're on a site, they're all plugged into the electric, and they've got a day room they can go and use for cooking and toilets and whatever. And they just use that literally to sleep in. We found it on Facebook Marketplace and bought it a bit of a whim from over in Cheshire, which is probably about 40-45 miles from here, but probably 2-hour drive there, I think it was. So we got it, and we saw it. We rang up, and a very nice man with a very nice strong Irish accent. I got it. So we talked to him on the phone, and we drove over to Cheshire in this big Luton van, big 5.5 ton van. It's the only thing we thought was wide enough to tow it, with it being 8 foot wide caravan. So we were in it, and we towed it back. On the way back, we thought we could just pull it in for some tea. So we pulled into a pub car park and then went into the pub for something to eat. Looking out the window across at this big Luton van with this big 23 foot caravan on the back, it did look like we might be stopping a few nights. So we thought, let's be careful where we park this, because it does look a bit like we might be stopping. But we got it home, and then we started on it. It was a bit of a state, really. The carpet was all moth-eaten, and the interior was out of 3 or 4 different caravans that didn't match. So Gabby set about doing the interior, and I set about doing the joinery work and all the other bits that wanted doing. But I'll take you inside and we'll have a look round. So this is the inside. What we did first was we put the laminated floor down, because before it was a carpet that, well, we had dogs or whatever, and it was a bit moth-eaten, to say the least. And there were a couple of broken cupboards, so we removed them. And then we went about putting a cooker and a sink in, because it was a dry van. There was no hot water, no cold water, no sink, no nothing. We never did put a toilet in, because the toilet block's just there, and we started to think that might be a problem. People seem to want to have the toilet in there.
They want their own toilet, don't they? Yeah, but they don't want to share.
Well, I think it's in the middle of the night when they don't have to get dressed to go all the way over to the toilets, when they could have had one. But with not having a toilet, look how big it is. I mean, the bedroom's all the way over here. Hello! There's a double bed in there. We've put it this way around, so when you're laid in bed, you can see the whole view of the field, which is nice in the summer. Not so nice on a wintry day we've got at the minute, but it's lovely in the summer. So we got all the doors working and the sliding like they should do properly. All the runners and bearings weren't working right. And there was a coal fire just here with some fireproofing around it. But we didn't trust people to have a coal fire in something so small as this. It'd be way too warm. So when we started taking it out, we found out that it had actually melted through the heat shield, and the sort of wood itself was all black and charred. So it's nearly gone up in flames. So we're so glad we took that out and took the flow out that used to run through here. We've made that back into a cupboard again. But back to the sink, we had to put a water heater underneath here. It's just at the back of the sink there. It holds 5 litres of water and warms it up, so they'll be connected to the main, so we've got the hot and cold water. So you can wash your pans and pots and pans. Then we just put a gas oven in. I had to go for gas because by the time we were running an electric heater, electric water heater, and all the lights in here, the 16 amp supply would have been pushing it to run an electric cooker. So we went for the gas cooker. which means it has a bottle of gas on it, which is not a problem. Everything else does. And then we've got the bed settee down here. Well, all the upholstery, it was all out of 4 different caravans, all different colours. So Gabby's remade it all in some white, isn't it?
Yeah, we've gone for. We were thinking about silver, weren't we? Sort of a grey silver crushed velvet, but no, we went for white vinyl in the end with diamante tufting buttons.
Wow. I don't know. And we changed all the handles to match on the cupboard, so they all matched.
But it came with. It had this
glitter tape. Yeah, the glitter tape.
So we're kind of going off that. Trying to make it shiny.
Yeah, because I think that's what it's all about. It's a big fat gypsy wedding style, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we changed these 2 chandeliers in here. We've left the original one in the bedroom because that wasn't broke, but these 2 was mismatched. So we changed them, and we
had a cupboard here, didn't we?
There was a cupboard just there, but it was all broke. So we gently took it out, and then put the TV there, and the TV aerial and the aerial booster, and it's all coming together. It's nice. It's nice now. So it originally that way you're sat now would have turned into a single bed as well, but we've made that fixed now. We wasn't bothered about having that many people in here, so we've just got the double bed at the back and the bed settee at the front.
That's part of a double anyway, isn't it?
It is a double when it's all pulled out.
We've had mum and dad and 2 kids.
Yeah.
Didn't we? So.
Yeah. So it's
fit fine.
It's all ready for the summer now. And this week on the campsite, we managed to post-bore a few holes and plant all these Christmas trees, look. Only baby things at the minute. But the idea is when they get bigger, we'll cut them down and sell them. Just another thing for our campsite to be doing. We've got all these, I think there's 20 trees in total we've planted. We're having to keep the sheep out though, because other sheep will eat them. And it looks like the horses have been at this side, on the field next door, trying to lean over and pull as conifers out, look. Just push that back in the ground there. It's not all glamorous on the campsite. Look at the little thief there that's tried stealing his conifer. Then we have trouble with rabbits as well. Where this was one of these, but little rabbit decided that it was hungry, so we'll need to sort that out. And this is a noisy sheep. Having a wee. Hello. So we're going to show you day-to-day updates of us, well, week-to-week updates of what we've got up to on the campsite, along with one glamping pod every week. This week's been a fairly, well, we've put 20 trees in, that's all we've got done this week. So that's all we've got to show you. But next week, well, next week I'm working away, so I won't be doing a great deal on the campsite. But we'll try and get the west wing in for the weekend. So we'll try and get the west wing in for the next video. That should be quite a long video, that one, because it's such a big thing to walk around and talk about. Well, and this is our sticker wall. As you can see, there's only the odd couple that's been added since we last looked at it. We want to boost this a bit. If you're planning on coming this year, why not post us your sticker and we'll put it on. And next, in a couple of weeks' time, we'll come back to sticker wall and we'll see who's posted the stickers and who's intending to come this year. Because we're looking forward to seeing you all. We've only done the one video. That went really well. The rest seem to be doing good as well. So we're hoping that lots of you who are watching us are going to come and see us and meet us in person. And we want you to say your sticker's already on the wall. So if you post them to us, we'd appreciate that. And we'll get it on and we'll do another video with your sticker on our wall.